My dear Ellie. I have to find her.
Welcome aboard, guys. We're going to do the perfect run. Everything. No mistakes.
I've been arguing with John about how many actual days have passed since we ended
There's
up
all the
here.
items we need.
It seems that all of our hopes are drifting away.
And a few extras.
Bottles should do.
Like this.
A shred of hope. Oh, what a man needs to keep moving before he loses his sanity and his will. Walking along the shore reminded me of the walks I used to have with my wife.
So you can read all the messages if they get cut off early, because we're going to go right through everything.
We armed ourselves and walked.
The text is down there.
To our surprise, we came across other ships that had wrecked without any trace of survivors. They speak of a fisherman who was lost in a stranded sea. He never came back. Now I know where he lies. I have offered my right arm and spoken words in his absence. Only pain accompanies me towards my demise. I was forced to leave the lighthouse. There's something wrong in all of us. Only the slumbering God can save us now.
Mask.
What God is he talking about?
Or head. Tiki idol. That's what I'll list it as. Ready for this?
And soon never come back.
Stop it! It's not my daughter's voice.
So we're going to get everything, guys, including the bonus hidden mystery statue, which I haven't seen anybody get. Only here.
As we sinked our feet in the sand the last time, she asked me to tell her one of my stories about the wild sea. I could hear each of her breaths being shorter.
This is his wife he's talking about.
And by the time I finished my story,
pneumonia took her life.
You proceed into the pit. There's something I would like to show you.
What is that voice? Get out of my head.
There's been a few sacrifices there.
This monolith is the key of this island. Break it free.
So you got to break that baby free. It's pretty straightforward. If you look up in the distance past the boat there, you'll see the lighthouse as we come around the bend here. That's where we were. There's the top of it. I should have hit this one on the way by. My bad.
To see the world through the eyes of a god, like a dream and a flash of light. Beware the existence of mind, and grasp time in your conscious mind.
So she's off in the distance there, heading this way. hear it just thundering its way over. You and your daughter? One of 7? 2? I guess I don't have to say it because you can see it right there. Guy behind the boat. And that's it.
Those uneducated fools. They won't let me write for them. They're all fishermen with dirty, scuffed clothes and smell horrible. Beards reek of alcohol and spit comes out when they talk. I'd rather stay another 4 hours at this point and take care of the problematic mechanisms of this handcrafted construct. I do not regret this journey. It's certainly made life more interesting since then. Not to mention the view from up here. All of the hatred, misery, and sadness of mankind fade away into the line where the sea and the sky collide. There's not wrong there. It's a hell of a view.
There's a piece missing.
I swear I saw something towards the horizon. Behind the mist. It wasn't a whale or a great white shark. Its many legs stretched 100 feet, submerging its body into the sea. Crawled as if it was infected by 1,000 parasites. From its tentacle mouth, it spit out black, disgusting, and disfigured blob-like figures. The moment they fell into the sea, they swam away faster than a dolphin. As the mist kept rising, I could barely see the creature. That wasn't a good sign. I should start placing those talismans I found at the bottom of the lighthouse around the pathways we made.
So here's an achievement. I had to read that. It couldn't cut out of it. Okay, we're out of here. So that's what the key was for, obviously. Here's your chest piece that you're missing.
They managed to let him die in here.
Talisman that we need.
Made them forsake
another
their
note.
civil ways. As a young boy, I remember my father talking about this island. He described it in a way that would scare the listener.
Third bottle.
There was a man aboard named Alan who went missing after we shipwrecked. One night, we found him walking alone across the beach. As we approached him, to our surprise, we saw that he had this fixed expression on his face, as if he had... This island feels like it's maintained. I'm sending this message as a cry for help. May the waves of the sea be kind. Apollon and I are castaways, trying to find where this island is on the map. This doesn't make any sense. The sun is setting in the east. I can barely describe what I have witnessed today. That old fool Alex suddenly went insane. He started stuffing his mouth. The small whale. I recognize this boat. It was made by an artist to represent our greatest catch. Despite it's happening. Every man for himself. They all started losing their minds, like what happened to Thanos. He ate his own fingers and cut his eyelids. He was screaming something about being ready to receive the gift of the Watcher. I've lost track of time. I don't know what
Got lost there. Boy, I made it pretty far. Blind. Yep, this is going to be the perfect run, guys, so stick around. It's got a good feeling. And that's everything in this section. Oh, we just got to go do the things. Put the shark teeth in one at a time. One in, and the bottom one, it's in. So that's an achievement. Put your chest piece in. And now all you do is just hit the button. It moves on its own. It's pretty windy up here. Lucky those are metal chest pieces. Imagine if you had to actually play the game and they had it like on a hard setting, or you didn't get the achievement. Somebody plays that doesn't know chess, so you gotta learn the whole game just to get the achievement and beat a hard level. So they'd have it preordained for you. Some pretty good moves. It's the rook in. Bishop. Oh, that's the bishop. Boom, he's in. That's it, checkmate. And that's your achievement. So now you've done everything at the lighthouse.
This place feels like it was always a part of me. As if it has taken a hold of me. Day 30. Elliot is trying to put together the broken parts on a boat we found. If he manages to build it, then we might have a chance of escaping this place. We have to try at least. There's only 3 of us left now in our crew. We can't afford to waste any more time here. As if time exists in this place. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. I can hear my breath after a screeching sound pierces my ears. If you are reading. Looking upon my daughter's toy gave me some sort of happiness. And I can't take my mind off the idea she's been taken by one of them.
There it is.
It's not my fault. A person has already died here. Jay spoke about a shadow whisper. Solitude and peace is what a soul seeks after being free. Did they die in vain? It appears they were murdered. What a horrible way to find solitude.
Actually exited here too fast once and I got stuck on the other side. So be careful of that. I just raced out and I was out. I just stopped there just in case. And I couldn't get back in. And I was stuck at the lighthouse.
Anything to see her face again.
This is a creature from the Black Lagoon. Run for it. Bitch.
I know of this.
Your last idol?
My father used to make offerings to the sea.
If you want to see a quicker way through this one, go see my speedrun. But until then, we're keeping it legit.
And now, through the depths, you will find your destiny.
I must say they did a good job on this game. Despite some negative comments, people are a little too particular. It is definitely a different style game than anything I've played lately. And the developer's really listening to people. If anything's wrong, he'll fix it. And I say hats off to the developer of this game. I know it's a small team, I don't know how many people, but there's only a few. And hopefully now they have some money, their next game will be even better. So this one only 3 of them turn. But on the next 2 you can figure out the combo because only 2 turn here. And on the other one, those 2 don't turn. So between this post and this post, you can figure out the combination. And just in case you're having any trouble.
Shadow and I came to a curious sort of an agreement. My lack of empathy has phased out any trace of fear. How did my monotonous self come closer and closer to the fact that nothing surprises me anymore? Have I lost my humanity?
Not lost, but discovering its true potential. How far will you go, Andrew? How far will you go for her?
I would fall into the darkest pit to save her.
Pretty sure I just did. You can go either way. Last time I played this, he got stuck. So we never got to talk to this guy.
You managed to come this far, Ethan. You're not alone, are you? I see. I cannot guarantee
Just grab the idol.
I wonder.
Look behind you.
No.
This protoplasmic abomination will consume everything in its way. Hurry. Find the artifact. It is in the shape of a triangle. Claim it as your own for now. Path unfolds before you. Your artifact will fail you. The artifact you are holding has the essence of the gatekeeper. Use it wisely.
Okay, you can go safe here, or you can just give her.
Pride makes I don't.
It's not working. The crawling one wants to claim the higher throne. His work will unravel my freedom. Dance off. I won that one.
Over here, Andrew.
I always win.
You are aware of another voice. Ignore it. We are one step closer to achieving what we came for. Do not let the chasm of the void take you. Your daughter needs you to be strong now. Follow me through the dark. What is happening to me?
It's not important. What's most important is the exchange for coming this far. Your resilience of both mind and body is extraordinary. Now head straight to the shore. Make good use of the artifact you hold and release him.
I don't know if I want to release him. Like in a real perfect situation, I wouldn't release him. But since we can't progress, we're gonna have to. Just spamming the old button.
proceed, we will need one of my many forms. Beware, I heard you is an another manifestation of your subconscious mind. Try to avoid it.
Here he comes. We just pulled through that one.
And now, my watcher, you stand before him, the slumbering god. I have sealed him from within. Break him free.
If you do it right, you don't have to slow down.
Now is open the gate for the great old one.
How is this going to help me find my daughter?
We have to nudge things first before we bring her back.
What do you mean, bring her back?
Do not get ahead of yourself. I need you to stay focused.
All right. But what did you mean by nudging things?
It's one of these lesser beings has an effect on this world. You and your will are the key to disrupt their influence.
My father used to speak of how we're not in control. That our fate is sealed from the moment we're born. And that is why we were meant to be fishermen in our family.
Hovering seagull. So this is it. This is where the last hidden item is. That nobody else got. Never seen anyone on YouTube get it. Here it is, guys, the last hidden item. Boom. Statue of the Great One. Or it's a baby Great One. And that's really just a place marker, I think. I don't think you're supposed to be back here. But if you know me. You can see it's harder to get out than it was to get in. That was the last hidden item. And that was a super bonus one that's not even supposed to be found. And like I say, I didn't see anybody else on YouTube had that. So you saw it here first. Oh.
Who is this mortal? How is it possible he has the eye of the gatekeeper on his hand? That's always why it's impossible. Something greater in the shadows. Something is forcing his hand. You seek an audience with the Great Old One.
I do.
Brought you here, mortal. How did you come by this artifact?
I made a pact with the Dark Shadow.
The Dark Shadow? What treacherous traitor sent you into the void to do his dirty work? What did he promise you? That I would grant you something in return? Your enough of that will fail. The void is coming. How about I will keep you alive to witness the destruction of the pathetic war? My echo infiltrates the minds of men. You and your kind will face extinction. The first cycle is broken. There is a key in the middle. Find a way to empower the artifact.
Who would have known that things like him existed?
And yet, your mind remains unhinged.
We're getting there. Watch for the little spider here in the middle. He runs away.
Did you bring me this time?
Right there. Don't look back. That's good advice in a lot of situations, like horror movies and stuff. Don't go back. Don't look back. Just run. There we are. Now you might get hit here, but just keep on keeping on. And look at these things. One thing this game's not short on that's creepy. Here he comes, don't look back. Once again, the best advice. I'll show you a shortcut. You're supposed to kill him. And once again, what's our advice? Don't look back. Thankfully, that guy does die. Wake up. This is it.
To unbind the heads of the fallen. They were once the sons of an elder god. Beware, they can manifest things that were and things that are. Face the earth. Observe as the universe itself
was a good run, guys. We got everything. Even the hidden statue.
You came this far unto where your memories take form and shape. Careful, don't lose yourself, but in the end, it is all part of this ring. Proceed. You will understand.
It's beautiful, a perfect boy. That's what we ask for.
We should name him Andrew.
So that's your parents. These are your memories.
Great entity, accept this boy out of your consent.
Accept this offering.
And they offered us to the great entity. And there we are here.
Dad? Mom? I'm lost! There's a monster here!
And then you grow up and meet your wife.
We finally have our own house. This will be the perfect place to raise a child someday.
And there's you having your baby.
Our little Ellie is perfect.
Little Ellie, your daughter who you're looking for.
Yes, she is.
And then your wife gets sick.
You know, breathe.
Getting out of the fish.
Stay with me.
Then you have to raise little Ellie on your own. You're on a fishing trip with her. And your dog, Ariel.
Will we take Ariel with us?
I need you. Come on, Ellie. You know we can't have a dog on a fishing trip.
And if you don't know the end, you want to watch it. It's a real twist.
Dad, over here.
Ellie, is that you? Ellie, stay right there. I'm coming.
She is not your daughter, Andrew. She was never real.
What? What do you mean? She was never real.
Since the beginning, I felt that the only way to enjoy this boring reality was to change it. But I was in need of someone. Someone with purpose. You see, all the people I brought to the island had no purpose. No meaning. But you, Andrew. You are my favorite. I made those memories for you. I created a daughter that you never had. I was always there for you.
No. No. It's not possible. Stop lying to me. I did what you asked for. I'm getting her back.
Perhaps there is still a way to make her real if you manage to reach her. Your strong will can influence as a thought stream.
What did you do to me?
That's it. You get to keep your dream. And that was it, guys. A perfect run. Everything. Every item, including the mystery hidden statue. And we're going to top it off with the bonus ending credits. Only seen here. Peace out.